Hello everyone, this is Christy Estelle with another Astro Minute. Today's energies are for the full moon in Sagittarius, which officially apexes on June 11th, 2025 at 2:43 a.m. Central Time. So I'm releasing this the night before so you get a little heads up so you can set some intentions before you go to bed. Normally on a full moon, we write down what we want to release. Maybe we tear that up, let it go in the wind, maybe write it on a leaf if we want to be sustainable. But for this particular full moon, I think the theme is initiating. So starting new things and balancing that with how we are taking care of ourselves. This is a new paradigm shift, really strongly into that divine feminine energy of receiving, also of not pushing so hard, of seeing what's going to unfold, of trusting in the universe. So all of these energies are present. So whatever it is that you're letting go of, it is to make space for the new ideas initiating and coming through. And part of that is because there is a grand trine going on in the fire signs. This occurs between Mars and Leo, Chiron in Aries, and the moon, of course, in Sagittarius. All of this is synergy energy working together, complementing one another to again encourage us to start something new, to initiate something. It is pushing us to push beyond our known limits, and there's an excitement around that, which is kind of unusual for a full moon because usually we're releasing, but what we're releasing are the things that are holding us back, things that are weighting us down. So again, it's a great day to have some ceremony, perhaps the night before or the day after, where you are envisioning yourself releasing those things that you're finding to be a little heavy in this lifetime on this day. There is also strong cardinal energies at play with Saturn and Neptune both in Aries, and those energies are building towards a square between Jupiter and Mercury in Cancer. This will officially happen over the weekend, June 14th to the 16th approximately. It'll go on for about a week. But what this fixed energy is saying is that, again, there needs to be a balance with what we are starting and what we are mindfully starting. So you might have heard me, if you've been listening to me for a while, talk about Mars and Cancer. Now, Mars has already moved past Cancer into Leo, but during that time, I asked you to go ahead and write down the ways that you were nurturing yourself, because Mars and Cancer is a very slowed down energy, asking us to take a look at how we are nurturing ourselves. So if you have that list, you might bring it out, because what this Saturn square to Jupiter and Mercury is asking us to do is to create structures that also nurture ourselves simultaneously. So even though we're moving forward, even though we're creating new ideas, creating from a place that still leaves us nurtured and our cups full. So whatever the ways that you nurtured yourself at that time, bring those out and maybe implement a couple. And if you don't have a list like that, perhaps take some time to make one today. What are the things that really fill you up? And making sure that you're taking those things forward past this full moon energy. It's all about how you are nurturing yourself. There's also one last thing that I want to make sure that we talk about during this full moon that's important, and that is that there is a mutual reception, which is kind of unusual. So essentially, Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, is in Cancer, and the moon, which rules Cancer, is in Sagittarius. So you can kind of see there's just a little bit of reciprocity, a little bit of mirroring of those energies, making them stronger, making them essentially talk to one another and bounce off of one another. So this Jupiter energy is bringing in luck if we do take the time to maybe nurture ourselves or come up with a plan on the daily for nurturing ourselves while we're engaging with this new energy of initiating new ideas. So creating a structure that's not all about the busy, but is about the slowness within ourselves and how we're engaging with that, coming from a very grounded and mindful place. So Overall, to sum up, the advice of this full moon is to let go of the things that are creating busy just for busy's sake, and to create from a place that is very fully nurtured. And if you can't do that, at least go out and do one thing today that nurtures yourself and write down something else that doesn't and let it go on the wind. As always, keep your astrology uplifting.